Sometimes we keep going, keep doing, keep serving, thinking if we just stay busy enough, we'll outrun the ache. But healing doesn't happen when we run, it happens when we slow down. Welcome back to the Whole, Healed, and Happy podcast. I'm your host, Brittany Davis, and I'm so grateful you're tuning in again. Last time we talked about how wholeness begins with truth, how the freedom we long for starts the moment we stop hiding. If you missed that episode, I encourage you to go back and listen when you can. Today we're diving into something we all need, whether we admit it or not, and that is healing. This episode is called The Healer's Touch. Let's begin with our scripture. Psalm 147:3 says, He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. I don't know what kind of brokenness you've lived through, but I do know what it feels like to carry pain so quietly you forget what it's like not to. There was a time in my life when I didn't even know I was wounded. I just thought I was tired or moody or distant. I told myself, this is just how I am, not realizing that my heart was trying to function with open wounds I had never acknowledged, let alone treated. Psalm 147:3 says that God heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. But here's the thing. It's hard to heal a wound we won't admit is there. Sometimes we keep going, keep doing, keep serving, thinking if we just stay busy enough, we'll outrun the ache. But healing doesn't happen when we run. It happens when we slow down, when we stop and let the healer in. Jesus doesn't bring shame when he comes close. He brings compassion. Remember the stories in Scripture? He touched the leper. He wept with the grieving. He let the woman with the issue of blood reach out and touch him. Every time someone brought their pain to him, he didn't flinch. He stayed. So if you're holding back, afraid to feel, afraid to face what's broken, I get it. But here's what I want you to hear. You don't have to heal yourself. That's not your job. Your job is to come. Bring the pieces, the grief, the memory, the numbness, the anger, the disappointment, whatever it is, he already knows, and still, he stays. God's healing doesn't always look instant. Sometimes it's gradual. Sometimes it's painful. Sometimes it requires rest, counseling, tears, boundaries. But in all of it, he's present. He's binding up the wound. He's restoring what you thought was lost forever. Healing isn't weakness. It's courage. And you're not too far gone. Let's try this today. Find a quiet space and ask, God, what needs healing in me today? Don't rush the answer. Journal anything that arises to the surface. Be gentle with yourself. Then pray, a simple prayer. Like Jesus, I invite you into this place. I don't have to fix it all. I just want to be with you in it. Here's some questions for reflection. What hurt part of you have you been avoiding? What would it look like to let Jesus into that space without needing it all to be fixed right away? Who or what has been part of your healing so far? Are there new supports God may be inviting you to receive? Healing is not linear. Some days you'll feel strong, and other days you may feel like you're starting over, and that's okay. Progress isn't always loud. Sometimes it's just waking up and choosing not to give up. You are healing. You are seen, and you are not alone. Join me next time, and we'll talk more about identity. Until then, may you feel the healer's touch and know, deep in your soul, that you are loved, held, and safe. If today's episode stirred something in you, I just want to say, again, you are not alone. Your story matters, and the fact that you're even here listening tells me you're already on the path toward healing. If you found this helpful, feel free to share this episode with a friend who might need it too. And sign up for our community newsletter and get the 5 Days of Freedom Challenge for free. Until then, may you walk in truth, live in grace, and move one step closer to wholeness. Thanks so much for listening. I'm Brittany Davis. I'll see you next time.